Hello, everyone. Please do like, comment, subscribe. This is Book Readings. Watch. I won't be able to read that. I'll read these two, though. Over there. In the summer of 1918, Walt Disney was living in Chicago and did not want to return to the McKinley High School. The patriotic fever of World War I had taken hold of him. Two of his brothers, Ray and Roy, were already in the armed forces. Roy's letters were full of bellowing bulges and patriotism. Blowing bugles and patriotism. Walt remembered I just had got in there, but Walt was only 16, and 17 was the minimum age enlistment. Walt hatched a plan to join the Red Cross Ambulance Corps. So, in 1918, I tried to join. Another boy, we were kind of pals, went to the Navy recruiting office and they turned us down. There, shortly after, the Navy closed recruiting. They had too many. So finally this kid comes to me and he says, "There's something disforming here that you and I can get into. They don't care if you're young, if you're too young." I said, "What is it?" And he said, "An ambulance unit." So we went down and signed up. We found out we had to get our parents' signatures and we had to get passports because we were not officially part of the Army. This was a volunteer unit. And here I was approaching the point I had to go for a passport. I went and told my mother I wanted her to write out the permission thing. My father was against it. My mother said, "Elias, the boy is determined. I would rather him sign and know where he is than to have him run off somewhere." And my father said, "You can sign it." I was 16. I was still a year too young. My mother made out this affidavit that her son, Walter Elias Disney, was born on December 5th, 1901. She put it down and no more than turned her back than I picked it up and the pen from the I-1 made a 0. We were on our way to Paris. I was assigned to Evacuation Hospital number 5 in Paris. All those things I did, all those 11 months that I was over there, I had the lifetime wrapped up in experience. In other words, everything was experience to me then. When I got back, I had the maturity, I was settled, and I was able to kind of line right up on the objective. And I went for it.